12 lipca 2018 roku w Świetlicy Wolności w Warszawie odbyło się spotkanie z Terrym Millerem i Antonym Beckimem, autorami Indeksu Wolności Gospodarczej The Heritage Foundation i The Wall Street Journal. Tematem przewodnim spotkania była prezentacja gości na temat sytuacji polityczno-ekonomicznej w Stanach Zjednoczonych z perspektywy wolnościowej oraz prezentacja aktywnych środowisk wolnościowych w Polsce. Spotkanie zorganizowała Fundacja Warsaw Enterprise Institute. Przedstawiam wywiad z jednym z gości wydarzenia.
Hello, I'm speaking to Terry Miller, the Chief Director of the Heritage Foundation, and you are dealing with the Index of Economic Freedom.
That's correct.
Okay, it's very interesting index, so you rank the countries according to?
To a variety of measures of how free the individual or the individual company is to operate, to invest, to work, to earn, and to spend their resources in the way that they would like rather than as directed by the government.
Oh, and do you think this index is influential? So do you have an impact in all over the world?
Well, I would like to think so. We certainly have widespread interest from government officials and think tanks around the world. So there is quite a bit of interest in the rankings. People like to know how they compare with their neighbors, how the country next door is doing compared to them, and that makes a difference to people.
Okay, so making this investigation all over every year, do you have some conclusions? Which model political system is the best according to you?
Well, let's talk not about political system. I think there's no question that democracy is by far the best political system, but economically what we find is that the free market system produces much higher levels of prosperity for people around the world. You have better social outcomes, better protection of the environment. The free market has played a huge role in the reduction of poverty worldwide. Countries with more economic freedom have much higher levels of per capita income on average. So people just do better when they're free to make decisions for themselves.
And which countries you consider, let's say, in the last 10 years as leaders of this ranking, as model countries?
Yes, the leader in Europe is Switzerland, with Ireland close behind. The overall leaders in our index are two city-states, really. Hong Kong and Singapore are at the top of our index and have been for many years. But countries at all levels and of all sizes can do well in the index. The United States, unfortunately, has declined all the way to 18th place in the index. So we're very keen on seeing a turnaround in America at this point.
Okay, and if you would like to give some tips for the very brand new country, how to do to become leader of your index?
Well, just be very careful in what you ask of your government. When you ask your government to provide things for you, services or goods, or to engage in an economic regulation, there'll be a price to pay for that. None of that comes free. And what we find is that if you let people make their own decisions, they really can be smarter and do what's right for them.
It teaches them.
It does.
Yeah, thank you very much for
You're very
interesting
welcome.
interview.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.